Hello, my dear students. Today we can do 5 mark question from probability. So the first question is, a die is thrown 6 times. If getting an odd number is success, so success is what? Getting an odd number. What is the probability of? It is given as 3 sections. First we have to find 5 success, then at least 5 success, last at most 5 success. Okay, so this type problems can be do using Bernoulli's trials. Okay, that there is a formula is there, so it is easy to calculate. I will tell it step by step. Okay, so first of all, let P be the probability of success. Okay, we can denote letter P as probability of what? Success. Here success is what? Here success is getting an odd number. Okay, getting an odd number. Okay, so therefore P, in a sample space we know of a die it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers will be there. In that odd number getting is 3 out of 6, that is 1 by 2 is the probability of getting an odd number that we know. Now we have to find Q. Q is actually what? 1 minus P. Okay, 1 minus P remaining will be Q. Okay, that is what? 1 minus P is 1 by 2. That is again half, right? Okay. Now, here n is what? How many times the die is thrown? 6 times. So here n you can put it as 6. Now, generally we will write for x equal to x. Bernoulli's trials, its equation is, for x equal to you can put as r. Okay, r is good. X equal to r. We will write it as NCR P raised to r Q raised to n minus r. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, fine. So here NCR, n means here number of times, that is 6. P we know, Q we know. Okay, now generally this is the equations. For each case now we need to find. For first case we can find 5 success. In that case we will take x equal to 5 in the place of r 5. Okay, 5 success, getting an odd number 5 times, right? Okay, in 6 times of throw, 5 times we are getting an odd number. Okay, that is a 5 success. So we can put P of x equal to 5. Similarly here write the same way. Okay, 6C 5, correct? N is 6, R is what? 5. Okay, P raised to R is what? Here 5. Q raised to n minus r means 6 minus 5, right? 6 minus 5. Okay, now 6C5. P is what? P we got it as 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 raised to 5. Q is again 1 by 2. 1 by 2 raised to, here you can write it as 1. Okay, 6 minus 5. Now we have to simplify this. Here 6C5 means what? That is actually how we can write it as 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2. 5 times, okay? By 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. This is actually 6C5. Fine. Up to 5 times. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. By 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 up to 5. Here you can cancel it, okay? 2 will get cancelled. 3 3 4 4 5 5. What remains? 6, right? Now we have 6 remains here. 1 by 2, both same. In that case, a raised to b, a raised to c. That is a raised to b plus c, you can write, right? That is 1 by 2 whole raised to 5 plus 1, you can put it as 6. So what remains? 6 is there. 1 by 2 raised to 6, that is 2 raised to 6, right? 1 by 2 raised to 6. That is, on calculating this, you will get 6 by 64. Okay, this is 64. Simplifying, you will get 3 by 32. Clear? This is only the first case we did. Similarly, we have to do at least 5 success. Find that we can do. Okay, second case, we have to do P of at least 5 success. At least 5 success means minimum 5. Maximum there are 6 throws. So you can take 5 plus also 6 also you can take. Okay. Adding this to this, we already got the answer. This we need to find, right? That is P of x equal to 6 you need to find. That is what? That is NCR P raised to R Q raised to N minus R. This is the formula, right? In that place you have to put here 6. That is N is 6, C 6. P is what? 1 by 2 raised to 6. Q is again 1 by 2. 6 minus 6 will come, right? That is 0. Anything raised to 0 is what? 1. 6 is, C6 is what? 1. 6 C6. Same, right? In numerator also 6 times it will go, denominator also 6 times. So it will cancel out. So only remains what? 1 by 2 raised to 6 will remain. That is what? 1 by 2 raised to 6. That is 64. 1 by 64. Just add this with this. This we already got it as what? 3 by 32, right? Yeah. Plus we have to take 1 by 64. Okay. This is on simplifying, you will get the answer. Fine. Now last case, third one. Third one, it was P of at most, okay, 5 success. At most means you can take it as like this: 1 minus P of x equal to 6. At most 5. That is 1 minus P of x equal to 6. P of x equal to 6, we already got it as 1 by 64, right? That is 1 minus 1 by 64. That is, cross multiply, 64 minus 1 by 64 will come. That is 63 by 64 will be the answer. Clear, students? So similar question, one more we can try. Fine. Okay, next question. A fair coin is tossed 8 times. Find the probability of at most 5 hits. Okay. Okay, so same thing we are using here, Bernoulli's trials. And here n is what? 8 times, right? 8 times we are tossing. So n is actually 8. And what is P? We have to get heads, right? 5 heads. Getting head is a success then. That is 1 by 2 will be its probability, right? A coin has 2 sides, either head or tail. From that head, getting probability is 1 out of 2. So then what is Q? Q is 1 minus P, right? That is 1 minus 1 by 2 is again what? 1 by 2. Q is also 1 by 2. Now according to equation we know x equal to r, we will write NCR P raised to r Q raised to n minus r. Same formula we are using here too. Okay. So here at most means what? P of x less than or equal to 5. Equal to 5 heads we can take. That is, this is the condition. At most means, right? X less than or equal to 5. That means what? We have to take all the possibility like this. X equal to 0 we can take, plus P of x equal to 1 can take, plus P of x equal to 2 can take, plus P of x equal to 3, then plus P of x equal to 4, plus P of x equal to 5. Okay. So in the tossing of 8 times x less than or equal to 5, that much, at most 5 heads less than or equal to 5. So 0 can come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Adding everything you will get the answer. So each case you can put in this formula, right? X equal to 0 in the place of r 0. N is what? 8. So 8c naught P is what? 1 by 2 raised to r 0 Q raised to, here Q is what? 1 by 2. So you can substitute 1 by 2. Okay, directly 1 by 2 raised to n minus r, that is 8 minus 0, right? Plus, for x equal to 1 in the place of r 1, 8c1 1 by 2 raised to 1, then 1 by 2 raised to 8 minus 1. Okay, like that each case. Here you can directly write 8c2 1 by 2, it will increment, right? 2, then 1 by 2 8 minus 2, then plus next 8c3 will come. Now we completed this. For this we are writing, okay, 1 by 2 raised to 3 will come, then 1 by 2 raised to 8 minus 3 will come. So this we did. Next to this one, plus 8c4 1 by 2 raised to 4, then 1 by 2 raised to 8 minus 4. Last one, plus 8c5 1 by 2 raised to 5, 1 by 2 raised to 8 minus 5. Finish. 8c naught, it is what? 1. Okay. 8c naught, it is 1. Then 1 by 2 raised to 0, that is also 1, right? Then what remains? 1 by 2 raised to 8 remains. In this section what remains? 1 by 2 raised to 8. Okay. Plus 8c1 is what? 8. 8. What remains here? 1 by 2. Here 7 will come, plus 1, 8. That is, as a whole, 1 by 2 raised to 8 will remain. Okay, this case. Plus 8c2 can be written as 8 into 7 by 1 into 2. Okay. Then here 8 minus 2, that is 6. 6 plus 2, again 8. That is 1 by 2 raised to 8. Powers adding. Okay, this we completed. Now 8c3 means what? 8 into 7 into 6 by 1 into 2 into 3. Then 8 minus 3, that is what? 5. 5 plus 3, again 8. So 1 by 2 raised to 8. This we also completed. Plus 8c4 is what? 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Okay. This one we are doing, right? Yeah. So 8 minus 4, 4, 4 plus 4, 8. Again, here it is coming 1 by 2 raised to 8. So this one also we did. Last one, 8C5. Okay. Last one we are getting 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 will come, right? By 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Okay, then last. Here also 8 minus 5, 3, 3 plus 5, 8. That is 1 by 2 raised to 8 will come. Okay. Then in all cases which is common, this 1 by 2 raised to 8 is common. Take that outside. Okay. That is 1 by 2 raised to 8 you can take outside. Then simplify inside bracket. 8 is there. Plus 8 into 7 by 1 by 2 is there. In just a simplification that you can do, right? Just to cancel the terms. Here 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Last term plus 8 into 7, 6, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just simplify it, okay? Simplify this and final answer, check whether it is getting 184 by 256. So students, next third question. Okay. Let us 5 cards are drawn successively with the replacement. Okay. From well shuffled pack of 52 cards, what is the probability that first question it is all the 5 cards are spades. Second it is only 3 cards are spades. Okay. So here with the replacement, okay, that means after taking one card, we are replacing it back and taking again. So here we will use again that Bernoulli's trial equation. So here first all 5 cards are spades. Let P be the probability of spade cards taking spade. You know, right? Spade out of 52 cards, spade will be 13. That count you should know. Okay, 13. So probability will be what for taking spade? 13 out of 52. Okay. On cancelling, simplifying, this is 1 by 4. Okay. We need what then? Q. Q is 1 minus P. That is 1 minus P is 1 by 4. 1 by 4. That is 3 by 4. Now we got P and Q. Then what is N? N is 5, right? 5. Now use the equation Bernoulli's trial, that is x equal to 4x. What is the general equation? NCx q raised to n minus x, p raised to x. Now first you can write p raised to x, no problem. If you interchange, it's multiplication, right? So now substitute. What is n? Substituting n is what? 5, right? Substitute here. Okay. 5 c x is what? 5, right? All are 5. Here 5 cards are drawn and here 5 cards are spade. In that all the 5 are spade. That is the first condition. So 5c5. Q is what? 3 by 4 raised to n minus x is, say 5 minus 5, 0 will come. P is what? 1 by 4 raised to x. X is 5, right? Okay, on simplifying this, 5c5 is 1. 3 raised to anything raised to 0 is again 1. What remains? This one, that is 1 by 4 raised to 5 only remains. That is actually 1 by 1024. Okay, fine. Next question. Here in the second option, only 3 cards are spade. That means for x equal to 3 you can take. That means here out of 5 cards, 3 are spades. P and Q are all same, right? N minus x, 5 minus 3, 2. 1 by 4 raised to x. X is what? 3. So 3. Here 5C3, how you can write? 5 into 4 into 3 by 1 into 2 into 3. That is 5C3. And this squaring you will get what? 3 square 9, right? By 16 into, this is 1 by 4 cube. All you have to simplify this and check whether you are getting the answer as 90 by 1024. You can use calculator, right? No issues. So here you can, whatever you can cancel and write, and just simplify and write. Fine. So we will move to next question. Okay, the next possible type question. That is here, bag 1 contains 3 red, 4 black balls, while another bag 2 is there. It contains 5 red, 6 black balls. One ball is drawn at random from one of the bags and it is found to be red. Find the probability that it was drawn from second bag. Here we will use Bayes' theorem. Okay, and I will show how you have to use. So consider, let E1 be the event of choosing bag 1 and E2 be the event of choosing the bag 2. And you can name A as an event of getting a red ball. Okay, then probability of E1 is what? There are totally 2 bags out of taking one bag, first bag, that is 1 by 2. Similarly, probability of E2 is also same, right? Out of 2 bags, second bag probability 1 by 2. Then how you can write conditional probability A given E1? That is what? Drawing how much red balls from bag 1. In bag 1, how many total balls? 3 plus 4, 7 balls. Out of 3 are red, so its probability is 3 by 7. Fine. Similarly, probability of getting a red ball from E2, that is bag 2. In bag 2, there are how many balls total? 6 plus 5, 11 balls. Out of 5 balls red. So 5 by 11 will be the probability. Now, we need E2 given A. That is what? We have to check from bag 2, we are getting a red ball, right? So E2 given A we need. So according to Bayes' theorem, we have a formula. Just to study that formula and apply that. E2 given A is what? P of E2 into P of A given E2 divided by P of E1 and its conditional probability P of A given E1, okay, plus P of E2 and its conditional probability P of A given E2. Fine, this is the formula. Apply in this formula, okay. There is P of E2 is what? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into A given E2 is what? 5 by 11. 5 by 11. So that is all the numerator. Denominator has more values. P of E1 is what? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into A given E1 is what? 3 by 7. So 3 by 7 plus E2 is what? P of E2 again 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into A given E2, it is what? 5 by 11. Okay. Again simplify this. Simplifying, you will get 35 by 68. Check it, okay. We are just a multiplication, cancel it, rearrange it, okay, and write. Okay, students, so in the 5 mark section, practice this Bayes' theorem type problems using this formula and also Bernoulli's trials. Bernoulli's trials formula, this one, NCX q raised to n minus x, p raised to x. So in these two sections, from these two sections, you can expect the 5 mark question. So practice these similar type questions, okay? Next class we can solve other problems, most probably from vector 5 marks we will solve, okay? Till then, bye.